been able to sleep because the car outside had radio on all night. Radio 3 and watts more, I've now got Bolero in my head, skating like a dream, a nightmare instead. Outside in my little patch of dirt called a front garden, 6 bags full of twigs and old paint tins that the rubbish geezer won't take. And the wheelie bins by the rundown blocks are full of nosy parkers and grassing snides, and I don't want a fly-tipping letter if you don't mind. There's no bird song much, cause the feral cats and the other manky rats keep taking the little fellas. But each morning flocks of green cockatoos fly somewhere to London to perch on a tree. The magpie's also out there. I don't want to look in case it's a solitary bird, one for sorrow and all that. So I say, as you do if you remembered old folk tales, to say, "Good morning, Mr. Magpie, how's the wife and kids?" And then fate apparently lends a hand and stop the misery around. The neighbor slams his door and skulks into his wreck of a car. Shotgun wedding, got her up the duff. She ain't done a day's work since whenever, and in her house, floor to ceiling full of junk, newspapers and dead dehydrated mice. And it ain't nice with 2 kids now, maybe 3. She packed on the weight with just eat and Deliveroo every day. Opposite live the rich sorts, don't know what they do, but Amazon like their house. Every day a package arrives, weighty boxes, and the predators who scour the avenues looking for lazy drops. From time-consumed delivery drivers too frustrated to wait, too pressured to accommodate, left discarded, waiting to be robbed. The package is multi-wrapped, a billion trees can't be wrong to be only the once-worn jumper on a cheap throwaway gadget. If I turn right outside and walk along, it is littered with crack houses and neglected streets. I'm covered in steel windows and boarded up doors. And if I turn left and walk, it's TV celebrities, Z-listers, and to be fair, some household names. But they look at their shoes in shame if you catch their eye, 'cause they don't want to die. And maybe I look a bit dodgy with me boots and flying jacket, ready to half-inch their wallet or some package from a doorstep owned by someone rich and out of place. Maybe they'll upgrade their place, move towards a celebrity quarter instead of the halfway house, the crossroad between rich and deviant. And the car outside radio's still on. Got a sweepstake when the battery runs cold. Some big fat geezer singing a song, some requiem mass, and it fits the scene. No whistling birds, just the chatter of magpies, the squawk of a flock of cockatoos flying overhead. The scaffolders have arrived, and they bark and heckle and think everyone should hear their chatter. Their inane body laughter clatter, the scaffolding lorry blocking the road like an arrogant cube pusher. And the car outside radio's still on. Another song from the station played in lunatic asylums. Radio 3 a lament, a funeral dirge. I wonder what Ponce has died. I wonder if a royal hung himself last night for having a shag. A freeloading crack that he don't have to marry 'cause he's rich and famous and carries lots of influence. Somewhere, somehow, this whole scene is a contrived dance. A picture show, a movie that makes sense somewhere. It's a matrix, a plan, but I can't see it. Got distractions and aversions, the little tempting pieces of bait. The car outside just died. In silence now on the avenues. But the magpie flies to another nest to pinch the eggs the Deliveroo didn't bring. But in a scenario irony, the magpie spies the tempting inside the once-worn shell and says, "Just eat." Somewhere, somehow, this whole scene is a contrived dance. A picture show, a movie that makes sense somewhere. It's a matrix, a plan, but I can't see it. With distractions and aversions, the little tempting pieces of bait. There's poetry in every vision, in every movement somehow, but I can't see it. With diversions, aversions, I'm witnessing illusions.